Welcome back to the Rolling 22 Experience Radio Show live on Philly Hot Radio. We had no technical difficulties, a lot going on today, but my first guest is here, Crystal McFadden. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you for having me.
You're definitely welcome. How was your week?
My week was good. Busy. First week I've actually been back to work for a full week since March. So.
Wow. How was that?
Tiring, but okay.
So you was on the past 3 months, you was off, or you worked from home?
Well, I have a cleaning business, so people are just starting to let me come back in. So
Got you.
I wasn't going to all my clients.
Got
so
you.
This is the first week, full week, pretty much since the pandemic started.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I've been working from home the past 3 months, so.
Yeah, I've only been doing like 1 or 2 days
Okay.
a week. So
Right.
to go from that to like 5 days straight,
Yeah, they transition. So for those who are that you know, Crystal was one of the offers for Office Cafe 24 last month. It was the first time we did it virtually. So and it was a great experience and something different, unique. And we didn't get a chance to tell us who you were. You already told us, but that's more one-on-one. So can you tell us who is Crystal McFadden?
Well, I am a mother, a grandmother. I've been an entrepreneur for over 20 years. Have had a lot of different careers, but I think I've now found my niche, as well as being an author. Going through the experiences that I've gone through, I want to say changed my heart towards things that I never thought I would think about. So.
Okay, so what was your upbringing like?
I'm going to say I was functioning in my dysfunction. I'll say it. That's the best way I can describe it. I've come to understand now that it was dysfunctional. I didn't know it then because it was all I knew. But as you grow and you learn, it's like, okay, this wasn't right. But my mom and dad did what they knew, and that's what we do. We don't have them. There's no manual.
Right, exactly, true. There's no exact science to it. There's no exact method.
Yeah,
It depends on how the parents were raised but themselves, and take what they take from their mom and dad growing up, whether it was good or bad, into their children as well. It's about bringing those models that were negative and establish more positive things that to our children that you didn't receive as a child.
Right.
So a lot of parents are told you don't take what you learn and that negative pass to your child. You do the opposite. So
you try.
You try the opposite. You try the opposite. So our show theme is basically transform, not conforming, based on what we're struggling to. Which talks about be conformed, and then have a moment with God as you transform. And now you're doing what God's called you to do.
Yeah.
So my question to you was, in this journey in life, as being an author, a mother, a grandmother now, entrepreneur, what was your most struggle moment for you?
I think discovering who I am, and not being apologetic for it, not trying to be someone else, and being comfortable with me. That this is who got me, and it's okay.
Right.
And even if you don't like it, it's still okay.
That's right.
it's okay.
Right, because that's because you gotta be okay with yourself, and then and also get to a certain point of being an entrepreneur and being an author, being a mother, being a grandmother. You at some point overcome yourself, overcome your own self, yourself. Doubt, fears, anxieties, excuses.
Yeah.
And we have to change for the better, because in the day, God wants our best. Okay, I was saying because it's getting warm. It was 20 minutes ago. And it's really I was like,
it's hot and it gets cold and it's like
yeah. So what made you decide to become an entrepreneur?
I no longer wanted, I wasn't making enough money doing what I was doing. I was a CNA, a certified nursing assistant, for 11 years. And on the side, I did light housekeeping with some of my patients. So when it came an opportunity for me to just go right into that, that's what I did. So over the last 21 years,
Wow.
I've done that, and I've worked for myself. So I gradually transitioned out of nursing completely and just did housekeeping. And it just, I mean, God really graced me to have about 21 clients.
Wonderful.
And pretty much steady for the whole time. And now I'm probably transitioning out to something else, because I'm getting a little older now, so it takes a little longer to do what used to come. I mean, it still comes easy, just takes longer.
Right. So my question: why housekeeping?
I always like to clean. I would like Saturday mornings. I would get up and I wouldn't just clean my room. I just change my room around, So my mom would get up and she was like, "Oh, she in the room." And it would take me all day, but it was what I like to do. It gave me some kind of pleasure, and it can be cathartic as well
That's true.
When you're upset, you clean. So it just became something that I enjoy doing. I like seeing stuff in a pretty way. Nice,
And that's so true. I know on Saturdays, my mom's like, "You do your chores, clean the bathroom, sweep down the steps." That was for every Saturday growing up. And
I didn't have an issue. My mom was like, "Oh, clean your room." No, that really wasn't my issue.
And then also make your bed every day.
That wasn't my issue. I liked my room nice and neat. If things was out of place, I was like, "Oh, I gotta clean this up." So it bothered me. So when I just started doing it for other people, and now people would help, they would want me to come and help them organize, to be able to, have their space where it's comfortable. First of all, you can think better.
That's true.
You be more productive when things are put away. Now there are some people that think in chaos, but I think it brings out your creativity when things are put away in their proper ways.
Right, and like you said earlier, it's cathartic too. We started with one thing, then you do another thing, like that.
And then when you get finished, you get to sit back and be like, "Oh, this looks nice."
It looks much better. It much better. Yes. So and then now you're an author now. So what made you decide to become an author, and what made you decide to write your book?
Well, I wrote my book really to heal. I was in a crazy dysfunctional relationship, and through it, I knew there was stuff within me that I needed to get out, and it really helped me to put things in perspective, forgive not only the person but myself, because I was in it for 25 years, on and off.
Wow, it's a lot.
So it was a long time, and when you get out of something, I'm a firm believer that the things we go through are not just for us. They're for us to learn from it as well, but also for others that may be coming along that don't know how to get out of it. And you to be the example, you to be that person that says, "You know what, it's possible, it's okay," So that's really why I wrote it. I wrote it for healing. I didn't think it was going to turn into this. I kind of, but once I got started, it was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I can do this," So.
And part is that letting go and then moving forward, and because you can't be stuck in that past, you got to overcome yourself, and plus your book is pretty much your testimony, of how you got out of a situation, now showing women who've been stuck for 20 plus years how to get out and heal and forgive and move forward.
Yes.
Because a lot of times we stuck in place and trying to move on, but we got this baggage behind us.
Right.
We got to let that go and move forward to strive to become greater in what God calls you to do.
Yeah.
So, what's the name of your book?
Picking up the pieces of your heart. It's called Picking Up the Pieces of Your Heart, How to Recover when a relationship ends.
Right. Yeah, I think that's very, very important. I think that's double heart for all of us. All of us are double heartbreak or some disappointment, some point let down. You got to let go. You got to pick yourself up. It may take time. It may take prayer. It will never take prayer. But you gotta move forward. It's not easy when you're trying to find something new. You overcome yourself. You gotta live with yourself every single day. So it's really about being your best self every single moment of your day. So it's very, very important that you strive to be the best person that you're trying to be every single day for God, because at the end of the day, we gotta please God, not people. And we had to do that. It's very, very essential just going forward that you become your best self every single day.
Yeah.
And be your best self, unapologetic, like you just said in the beginning, and not worry about people fake. So, question, what have been the reviews like for your book? In terms of people read your book, have they gave you reviews on what they said, how they felt about it?
Yes, a few that I know personally have read it, and the feedback has been mostly, well, a couple people have said they thought they were healed, and they had to go back and rethink, and that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to make sure people, because you need to find out the why.
Right.
I'm a why person, so, and I discovered that, and in writing it, I guess I always knew I was, because I like to know I like to understand, why we do these things. Why do we not, I know people have said, you just walk away. It's not always that easy. And if you've been in something where your heart is involved and your heart is attached, it's not an easy thing to just walk away.
Right.
Without coming back. You can walk away, but sometimes you come back. And that's what happened. It was a back and forth. Until it just got to be like, okay, Lord, I can't do this. It's taking too much out of me.
Right.
Never mind the other person right now. It's taking too much out of me.
Right.
So what do I need to do to stop? That's literally what it is.
Right. So question, going forward, where do you see yourself in about a year or 3 years down the line? Where you see yourself, business wise, offer wise, and personal.
Well, I am actually working on another book.
Okay.
Dealing more so with this I'm truly walking this out. Forgiveness when the offenses continue. That's a hard thing. I mean, it's, and I say that only because sometimes it's a family member, sometimes it's someone that's right in front of you all the time, and you can't always leave the house, or you know what I'm saying. In a relationship, you can leave, you don't see that person. That's you may more than likely will not run into them every single day. But when it's continual, when it's every day, it's like, okay, it has to wind up being more about you.
Right.
What do you need to do? Why is this affecting me? Back to those whys. It's that kind of thing. And I'm also starting, because of the book, and I'm being mentored by my coach, I am starting a mentoring program. And it's called Transforming Me from the Inside Out. And it's basically, what I want to do is, using the book as a tool, help people to understand why they stay, as far as relationships, and how do you find yourself again when you do leave, when you get to that point of no return, because most of the time you've lost who you are. You've lost what is important to you, because it becomes, a lot of times you get into relationships, it becomes about the other person, and you're trying to please them. You're trying to make them happy, and you forget about, hello, I'm here. So you don't remember, you don't even really realize that you're changing more and more.
You're conforming.
Conforming. And sometimes it's not on purpose. You just want to make that happen. You want to be, and it's important for you to still be true to who you are.
That's right, exactly. That's right. So I'm glad you said mentoring program. Because I think that's more needed than ever because get your story can inspire others. Because we had to be vulnerable to reach people.
Correct.
That's something I learned too. Because I always for years figure out why I'm this way. Then when I started saying testimony, it's something that God wants me to do because you got to be vulnerable.
Yeah.
God wants to be uncomfortable who we are to reach people. And people can follow us and see why we're doing this, why we went through the A, B, C, D, E, F, G to get to where we are right now. So it's about transforming, not conforming. So question, where can they find your social media, more about your business, or also where they get the book, where they can find you at?
You can find me on Facebook, Crystal McFadden.
Mm-hmm.
I actually have an email for Transforming Me. It's called Transforming Me, INO, at gmail.com.
So it's transforming.
Transforming Me, INO.
Okay. At Gmail?
At Gmail. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And pretty much those are the places. You can also message me if you want to get a conversation. And
where do people get your book?
you can, if you message me, you can get a signed copy from me.
Okay.
And if not, you can get it off of Amazon.
Okay, cool, wonderful. So, do we have any final words for us, and we'll leave it for us today? To inspire someone.
Just to be comfortable in your own skin. Be who God created you to be, and it doesn't matter if people understand or not. It's okay. It's okay for you to just be who you are.
That's right.
And don't apologize for it.
That's right.
You can make improvements. Always. That's but you're not perfect, and neither is the other people. But don't apologize for who God created you to be. It's for a purpose. It's for a purpose.
All right. So listen, we're gonna wrap up. So thank you so much to be part of our guest on our show. We have that guest coming on at 1:00. So again, follow Crystal McFadden. Go to Amazon, get a book, pick up the pieces, a book. You want to email her? It's transformingme@gmail.com for more information. So again, thank you so much for being part of the show. Hope we see you soon. And we'll be right back. Our next guest coming up at Monica Willis. We'll be right back.